So guys, I'm gonna leave all this beauty and I'm gonna head to New Jersey, and we're gonna do Florida to New Jersey adventure video. So peace, Florida. Let's do it, guys. Me and my dumb hat. Hey guys, driving to New Jersey. Another video. It's pretty late right now. Just wanted to check in, tell you all that I wish you were here with me, all of my 125 subscribers. But we're gonna get some good videos, make this a nice trip, so we got some fun to enjoy. What is that? Jeez, these things are crazy. It seems like my camera's working, but it's all blurry. Anyway, yeah, lots of trees. Oh, the front camera's working. I'm still in Georgia. So, keep going. Alright, well, this is interesting. The camera stuff started working. So. Alright, nothing really to see here right now, guys. So, I thought I would take this time as I drive to give you guys a little bit of background on me. So, I had a kind of an interesting life. I never went to school because I was homeschooled. And I'm 43, so back then it was very uncommon to be homeschooled. My mother wasn't really happy with the education system. She decided to do that. So, I mean, most people that were homeschooled, they ended up going to school at some point. I never went. So, right up to my graduation, never went to school. Basically just was me and my sister on desks learning. But anyway, it offered me a lot of interesting things to experience in life. I feel like, although it was hard to become socially acclimated, I believe it was also valuable because you don't belong to a social group system like a school. You don't really know what's cool, what isn't cool. You don't really know anything about social norms. But that might sound terrifying, but in some ways it's very freeing because it established my own personality in a sense at an early age that was developed by just my experiences within those perimeters. And I believe that allowed me to be way more free thinking. I've had multiple people throughout my life tell me that my ideas, my thoughts, my way of thinking is unusual, to say the least. But it's my history, that's my life. I moved to Florida like 7 years ago. I just got sick of the cold, and that whole COVID thing happened, and Florida was open, so I decided to make that move. But anyway, as far as this channel goes, I'm not really sure what I'm intending to do. I just know that I do enjoy taking videos, but I also know that the production quality of these videos is really the greatest. But we'll get there, and we'll get some real good stuff going on in the future. But right now, my main focus is get my girlfriend here from the Philippines and just travel more and enjoy life. So, all right, well, thanks for listening, guys. I don't really know what else to talk about. Just tired, really tired. Here's the famous South Border place. Weird. Giant sombrero. I should stop and take a video. Wow, this is Actually, yeah, I'm in Virginia right now. So I used to live in Virginia. I really liked it. I lived in Norfolk. Yeah, I have some good memories here. Driving Bose Marketplace or something, and there's like this place. I don't know. I thought, I made it, guys. New Jersey, Tom's River. Alright, I gotta relax. Long trip. Pemberton, New Jersey. Burlington County, right? Interesting. Highway life, driving down the highway. Beep, beep, beep. Lane departure warning. Oh, here we go. Here's some cow content, guys. Beautiful tropical stuff, but there's not green like this. This is some intense green. Beautiful. What's all this then? Got a corn tree. Story. One time my mother told me that she was driving down the Garden State Parkway in New Jersey, and she saw this tarp in the middle of the highway that had it was like a long tarp, like 20 feet long, and that it had all these feet sticking out of it. Like, yeah, you heard that right. She was driving down the road, she saw a 10-foot long tarp, and she saw maybe 30 or 40 feet, human feet, sticking out of the tarp. very strange. She didn't really know what to do because she saw it so quickly that she came to a toll plaza and she reported it to one of the toll operators, and they looked at her like she was crazy. Then the next day she couldn't get it out of her head, so she drove back there and it was gone. She looked all over the news and newspaper and see what that was. We've all kind of spoken about it and theorized maybe it was, mannequins that fell off the truck, but I don't know. That's just a story. Still in Maryland, we might almost be in New Jersey. So one thing that you guys don't know about me is I'm a runner, or maybe you do know that, but so about that, so I always struggled with my weight throughout my life like a lot of people, and I heard of this guy who ran every day, and he said he would always run, and I always thought like, oh, I should take a day off or this and that. Well, anyway, I just made a decision. I was like, you know what? My main concern was being overweight. So I was like, why don't I just try one singular thing? Oh, wow, look at this. One singular thing and see if that works. Because for me, for some reason, if I do the same thing over and over again, it gets easier and easier. So around 2019, I started running every day. And now it's July 2023. I have not missed a day for 4 years. I'm very proud of that, not to brag. Well, maybe that's a little bit of bragging. But anyway, the reason why I told that story was because that's the one thing today I haven't ran yet. And I don't want to stop because I like making good time, but I don't want to miss my day. So it's like, what do I do? Do I pull over and run? Oh, look, we got over here, guys. We got some Children of the Corn, or the band Corn. This is really nice. But anyway, yeah. So I gotta find a place to run. Or maybe I'll just try to make it to New Jersey and run over there. Oh, speaking of that, these two runners over here. Hey, runners. Alright, anyway. Alright, well, thanks for watching the most boring video ever, but I appreciate it, and hopefully we can all be together one day. Hit a lot of traffic, but now we're moving again. We're in South Africa, Nairobi. No. I've noticed that the closer I get to my destination, oh shit, it's just a turn. Alright, I gotta go. Simpsons. actually I've been watching it. And first I want to say, for people that are going to troll me for being dangerous driving with my phone filming, yeah, you're partially right, but I have a common open pilot, which is warning system, lane keep assist, but extended, so it's fairly safe. That being said, yeah, the podcast free fire. The podcast that I've been listening to is called Social Catfish. It's pretty fun, but I feel bad for the people. Basically, if you're familiar with catfish, where you get tricked by how somebody looks online and they try to get money from you or something, this show is all about people that are purposely trying to steal cash from people, and it's amazing how many people fall for it. It's usually the older generation, but some people aren't that old. There's one guy that was 54, and he was sending money to this girl who said she was in Ukraine. This whole crazy thing. But anyway, I recommend that show, Social Catfish. Pretty good stuff. I actually recently canceled Netflix because what I realized was, after listening to Mr. Beast, who I'm sure you've heard of him, but I think has the largest YouTube channel. But one of the things he said that stood out to me was, he said, why would I waste time watching TV or other streaming platforms when I can watch YouTube and learn how to make better videos? And also, the more you use it, and I'm adding this part, he didn't say this, but to me, the more you use YouTube, it's like you're training an algorithm to make you have better recommendations. So why only use that for music and podcasts? Why not use that for all of your entertainment? And at first, when I made the switch by canceling Netflix, it was kind of like, I don't know, I was like, oh, this new show's on, that's new show's on, but whatever's going on with content nowadays, it's not worth it. Every time, even shows I used to watch, they're all very stupid now. They're just like fabricated, commercialized nonsense. It's like they figured out a pattern to make TV shows be just good enough, but it doesn't feel like there's a lot of creative stuff out there. And then you go to YouTube, and once you start really, really using it for entertainment, you become very entertained, and the content is endless. I mean, you keep discovering new things, and plus YouTube has a bunch of shows, regular TV shows that are free. So yeah, I highly recommend making that switch. Oh, Handyman. Yeah. Oh, press the button on the video for the hand that goes like this. Alright. Stuck in some relentless traffic. Nowhereville, USA. Oh, guys, look at these bricks. Look at those beautiful red bricks. Oh my gosh. Let's count the bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. No updates. It's just interesting. There's so many different kinds of people you see walking around out here. This is some kind of compound or something. But, you know, speaking of interesting people, so you want to hear a story? When I was maybe 18, 17, it was pretty nerdy. Me and my friend Paul went to the mall in New Jersey, actually, and wait a minute, hold on, guys. What is that over there? But anyway, I saw a girl that I thought was cute at McDonald's, and I asked her for her number, and I didn't think she would give it to me, but she did. So I was very excited by that. I think it was the dumbest pickup line ever. I think I said, I think I ordered food or something, and I was like, can I get your number with those fries or something like that? And she was like, yeah. So I was very excited by that. So after I left there, I called her the same day. That's breaking all the rules, but I asked her if she wanted to hang out. She said, yeah, me and my friend are going to be together. Could you bring your friend Paul? We'll hang out after I get off work. So I told my friend Paul. He had this big Buick Skylark car. I don't even think I had a license yet. And he came and picked me up, and we went and we met them. Well, trying to figure out how to make this story shorter. So we met up, and she had a friend with her. Her friend was cute. She was cute. Very happy. I mean, just picture, 16, 17-year-old guys who, were very nerdy. We barely ever talked to girls. We had these, pretty hot girls. Oh, is there like posters over here or something? Oh, we had these pretty hot girls with us, and so we were like, all right, cool. And they were like, oh, do you guys drink? And I don't even know if I drank at that point, but we said yes anyway. And they were like, oh, we have alcohol at our dad's house or something. And we went with them, and they were like, oh, we lost the car keys, or the house keys rather. And
there's a 23-minute slowdown on US 301 North at
really? Well, anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so we got to this house. They didn't have the keys. They claimed that it was their house and that their dad was away on a business trip or something.
To stay on Riva Road.
Well,
use any lane to turn right onto West Street.
It's very hard telling the story with this stupid GPS.
Use any lane to turn right onto West Street.
So we were dumb kids, and I was just like, okay, yeah, sure. Like, we'll go in through the basement, they said. So we went into this house, and we go inside, and I noticed that there's no like furniture, and the furniture that was there had sheets on it. Like, it was like somebody moved out. And I was about to start questioning it, and all of a sudden we hear like cars drive up, and I was like, what is that? And they were like, oh, we lied, this isn't our house, you gotta go in the attic with us. So we were like, what? We go up into this attic, and we could see like through the floorboards, and there's people in there in black suits I could see with flashlights looking around the house. It was really weird. I thought they were the owners or something, but I don't think they were. Well, after they left, we left the attic, and this girl was like, oh, let's go to this park. We can drink alcohol there and make out or something stupid like that. And we were like, yeah, that sounds good. We go to this park, and on the way to the park, these black unmarked cars start following us. And yeah, I mean, I don't really tell the story because nobody believes me. But anyway, it turns out that these unmarked cars had cop like sirens on it. They pull us over, and when they pull us over, they don't say anything to us, and they take the girls, and they say, let's just have like weed, and they put them in the car and left. And I never heard from that girl again. I have no idea what happened. Back then there was no cell phones or anything. The number, I think, was disconnected or something. And it was like the weirdest story ever. It seemed like, some people theorize like maybe the girl's dad worked in the CIA or something, or FBI. Because what girls that are that young are in trouble with what seemed to be a 3-letter agency? So I don't know. Anyway, it's hard to tell the story because this GPS keeps talking also, but that's what the story is. Oh, look at this law lady. Here we go, guys. New Jersey, any minute now. Maybe we can catch it. Google says, welcome to New Jersey. We're still really far from where I need to go, but that was the first sign. So we did it. We're almost there. We drove across the country, or diagonal over the country, and we're getting close. We're getting close to the Delaware Memorial Bridge, whatever that is. So it's been I guess it really wasn't an adventure, maybe a little bit of an adventure. Okay. Pemberton, New Jersey. I made it, guys. New Jersey, Tom's River. All right, I gotta relax. Long trip.